Beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're an audio and you've subscribed to my channel, I said thank you very much. And you know the gig. The gig is simple. Watch from A to Z. What I mean by that is that you should watch the video before you even leave a comment. I've had this instance where a Nigerian lady, she watched one of my videos and she was so, in fact, she was firing here and there as if it was a world war. But what I realized is that she misfired. Probably she also realizes it, that she misfired. She went ahead and deleted all what she shot at me. So to avoid that, please do try as much as you can to watch the videos. We mustn't agree at all times, but if you watch the video, you have a clearer context, and whatever comment you're leaving, you'll leave it in line with it, in line with what is being said. Because if you go outside the scope, it's as if you don't watch it. And sometimes I feel that I will never give any recognition to such comments any longer from today henceforth. But please do try as much as you can to watch it in full. I know we're all busy, but just make out a little bit of time, okay? Thank you. And those of you who are new viewers, please subscribe, okay? Not only subscribe, but share the video. And now I'm saying it to every one of you. Let's share the video. The more we share the video, we are in a kind of what I call a global village. The world, we all know that the world is a global village. The more we share this information, we interlace with each and every one of us. We may not just be at one place at the same time. We may not even know each other at the same time, but who knows? We might meet someday, and all of this information would remind us of our closeness, our unity, instead of our division, right? Okay, thank you very much. Let me go into what I'm about saying today. Today, I just want to talk about how you can date a genuine Nigerian man and a genuine Nigerian lady. And let me just tell you this, please. I'm not only restricting it within the Nigerian confine. This is more like a title that extends to every other person, be you from the United States of America, be you from Australia, be you from anywhere, Africa, anywhere in the world. It is always relatable. And you that are the viewers, you are the better teacher, you're the better person that will know where you can use this to benefit yourself. Let's start with one thing that I would call a floodgate of loving each other. The floodgate of loving each other, where it really opens up, it blossoms, is when you start loving yourself or loving your neighbor as you love yourself. In fact, that is one thing with the biblical injunction. Biblical injunction says that you should love yourself, you should love someone as you love yourself. The more you start loving someone as you love yourself, that is when you have this sort of unconditional love. That's when you have this kind of selfless love. That is when you can actually look at not only yourself in the mirror, but you can mirror yourself in someone. And you can mirror someone in yourself. You understand? You don't only go and glamorize yourself. Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, God has done a lot of things. My face is this. I am tall. I'm short. I am fat. I am thin. I have all the money in the world. I don't have all the money in the world. All those things you're saying ceases when there is love. Love does not associate with those sort of things. It's not a modern thing. It's not a worldly thing. It doesn't do well in materialism. Although people said you need money to make love to be beautiful, it may sound that way because our world has gone so far from understanding the true meaning of love to leaning it to materialism. Sort of, it's a capitalist word. It's a word where money does answer everything. Money answers everything. But in its truthful way to dissect it properly, it doesn't always falls in that tandem. It doesn't. Sometimes when we have that meaning of love to be something that has to be attached tightly to materialism, the true essence of it eludes us. We've seen so many times that people do equate love for what will I get rather than what will I contribute. Contribution is better than what you get. Let me just analyze what I mean by contribution. Contribution is when you say that you want to marry a lady. You've already pictured yourself that this is what I'm coming into this love with. This is what I want to achieve for this wife of mine, for the would-be kids of mine, for the sake of the family name. You already have that in mind. You're not there to think about, oh, but wait a minute, can I in any way get something from her? Would she in any way make me rich? Would she in any way make me to be praised in the society? Would she in any way gives me recognition that I yearn for? So if you start getting all this things mixed up in your love affairs, it becomes so mechanical. It loses rather that texture of true love. You've watered down that sincere, oriented love to something else. So that's why sometimes people tend to trick people. What I mean by trick people, you see in the social media now, people put beautiful picture of couple holding hands, laughing, even sometimes they go ahead and put their material acquisition like cars, houses, and you see them so happy in the picture. If you are on the other side, if you don't understand it, you will say, oh, these people are they're in heaven, they are enjoying their life. They are, in fact, they are the best ideal couple. But deep down them, it's a tsunami, it's a war going on. It is no trust. They tear each other apart. The kids are not well trained. The family has fallen apart, but it's just a patchwork from the exterior. So let's go back to the main reason for this video. So when you want to get someone who is a genuine Nigerian man, who needs a genuine Nigerian lady, or who needs a genuine European lady, American man, anybody, no matter the gender, no matter the nationality, if you find someone like that, the only thing you can identify from that person is truth. It's not by money, it's not by look. Consistency. I'll give you an instance where you meet someone who not really the person is not what he tends to be, but he put up another image for you to get into a relationship with the person. But when the time comes to prove who he is or who she is, they will unleash a different personality altogether. They take you unawares. And it's more like raising your hopes high. And at the tail end, they dashed it. You understand? So once you see someone liking in truth, that is not genuine. That is not a person that wants to date you genuinely. Secondly, someone who has integrity. Integrity, it's living to being so principled, living to be forthright, not to sacrifice your own worth for anything. There are people who could deny their parents, who could deny their nationality, who could even deny their family because of what they want from someone. I've done videos, so many videos about people going to overseas while they are married back home in Nigeria, but they come to overseas because they want a visa, because they want a happy life. They go on to lie to the people that they met in overseas and all that. That is not integrity. That to me is someone who is a sellout, someone whom you can never trust, because that integrity problem will not only impact you, it will impact anybody that have an association with that kind of person, because the person will never differentiate when to be truthful and when not to be truthful, because the person doesn't know what truth is. The person will live in that kind of life, in that kind of bubbles, until whenever he decides to, because human being could change really, but it's gonna be a work. It's gonna be a tough work. And thirdly, when you are not judgmental. I have so many people now, even including, I wouldn't say, I don't want to make this as my problem. I'm also single, but I have the desire to marry a lady. I've met so many people who have already told me that they want to meet someone who is really genuine. But the only way you could meet someone who is genuine is when the person has a like mind thinking, when a person is not judgmental, when every word that comes out of your mouth is not mistaken to be something else, when you can understand the person, you come down to the person's level. We are not always like built, maybe our mental prowess is not the same way, we're not built in the same way, we have different way of thinking. But when someone could appreciate that our understanding differs, and ask questions and have the patience to listen. So when you listen to that person, that will help in a relationship blossom when these things are being respected, when you are truthful, when you love from your heart, which is more like truthful, is more like having integrity, and when you also listen, when you can communicate, you come to that person's level, you can communicate with a very, very understandable disposition, not judgmental disposition. These are things that could help you date a serious and a genuine man, regardless of whatever tribe or whatever nationality the person is from. I have so many people that must have messaged me that they need a genuine relationship. I would say if anybody needs a genuine relationship, please try and leave a comment. When you leave a comment, we will make it a way to see how we could match us with would-be suitors. But what we need here is that please try and say the truth. Try and tell us in your own comment, please try and tell us just give us a kind of a bio about you, not necessarily leaving a comment. I will make it a way, because I don't know if YouTube will allow it, but I'll make it a way that I could give out my email. I'll create an email for this. Then anybody that's genuine, that's truly genuine, let the person leave their contacts. Tell us in that contact, you're going to tell us your bio, where you came from, what you are looking for in a man, or what you're looking for in a lady. So with all this kind of interaction, we know which or who is suitable. I am not a kind of person, I'm not a professional in this field, but I feel that I have that conviction in me through God's blessings that people meet in a way, in this kind of way, and it might go on to germinate to get into something that we will celebrate in the future. So let us always believe in that things will happen. However, let us not just be after to drain someone, to inflict emotional pain in someone, or to get someone so stressful, so depressed. Even at a given time, some people even take people's life by their actions. So we should try as much as we can not to do that. Relationships should be devoid of anything lies. Relationships should be built on the foundation of truth, non-judgmental, integrity, and true love. This is all I have to say today. And as we go, we can keep doing this. And who knows, it may blossom to something big. Thank you. Bye for now.